Greetings Internet and welcome to Aaron Plays, and this is episode 4 of my playthrough of Battle Hymn, which is a derivative of Ambush in the Pacific. Okay, we've had 2 Japanese soldiers activated, gaining me 2 victory points, but they haven't managed to get a shot off. Their deployment, I wouldn't say, was fantastic where they've been located. So, and also their initiatives and weapon skills have been rather dire. However, so saying, they do have equipment. One has a pistol and a grenade, and the other one has a bolt action rifle and a grenade. So I'm going to pick up the grenades. So from this hex here, we're going to give Evans a bolt action rifle, which fills up his last port point. And all these weapons come with one. Any Japanese weapon comes with 1 clip, so I don't need to track ammo. I've just got to declare if I'm shooting with a bolt action or with his own weapon. And a grenade. So if the bolt rifle runs out of ammo, that's it. Useless. And then from this hex here, we've only got Baldwin in there. So he picks up a grenade and a pistol. Again, why? I mean, the card says sniper on it, but he's only armed with a pistol and a grenade. Okay. Yeah, but that's the way it is. So we're back in operations. Not sure how long we'll last in operations, but that's where we are at the moment. So with that in mind, I'm going to explore, because this is a recon mission. I'm going to explore all these palm trees. I mean, we found 2 right next to each other. I mean, we've only had 2 sightings, but I don't want to leave any behind, because obviously these guys gave me victory points, and it does say other victory points will be revealed as we progress. Well, yeah, so far 2 points, 2 reveals. Let's move on. So the real guys that have been loitering at the back there, Hibbert, he can move into the F-18. In fact, yes, F-18. Okay. Get this right in a minute. F-18. None. Okay. Then Gomez will join him. And let's get the team back together. This is the fire team or Bravo team. So Baldwin will move over to there. And he just moved to G18. Now it says sighting 4. Okay, 103. Well, we've had sighting 4 already, so I can ignore that. Okay, and then Davis, who's got the Browning automatic rifle, he'll move up with Hibbert and Gomez. Right. So now we'll have Hibbert move into E18. So I want to make sure there's nothing behind me and I'm not giving up any VP. Okay. F17 by Baldwin. Okay, that says sighting 4103. So that's making me think that these 2 guys that I discovered here and here could have been here as well. So it depends where I located them or found them. So their location was dependent on where I, or the American Marines, were. But it doesn't mean there's not a third little shit around. So we'll keep the fire team moving. So Gomez joins there and then goes into D17. That's a none. Okay. Davis catches up. Baldwin moves into Now, it used to tell me in the ambush module, the text, exactly what the hex number was. So, but it doesn't, is 19, E18, E17. That's back to that citing 4. Okay. Then we'll move Gomez to C17. None. Okay. And the Davis and Hibbert move it to D17. And we will move Baldwin into D16. Yeah, that's a citing 4 again. Okay. We'll move Gomez up to B40, B16. None. Davis and Hibbert. We know that's clear. And then they'll move it to C16. Ooh, now we have a new one. That says S3 001. Okay. First paragraph, what's that going to say? On that PC check. Okay. Well, 2 guys moving there, so there's one with the best perception. I guarantee you it's not going to be him. So it's David. He's only got a PC of 3. So, and he rolls a 1. Okay, that's useful. C014. 014, 014. Okay, this has got an errata on it. Okay. It says citing 3. Yeah. S3. A sniper at a palm tree brigade. Activate Japanese 10 in this hex. On top of the palm tree, commence rounds, US advantage. The US soldier who passes PC check is automatically aware. So it's Japanese soldier 10. So let me pause and bring all that out. Okay. So this guy's a little bit better than the other guys. Still only gives me a VP, hence why now I've gone up to 3. He has got initiative of 2. So I don't know why I put him in the 3. Now he's got a name beginning with, well, he's got a letter L. I couldn't find his Japanese surname beginning with L. So we're going by his first name, which is Lu. There you go, Lu. And he's over in this palm tree over here. Okay. Now it says we commence rounds. So we're into round 1 again, which I'll now put on here. And we'll see how we get on with this guy. So I have advantage. Did declare that. But I've now got to determine who is aware. So we know that these guys down here will not be aware. They are out of line of sight. But these 4 guys are in. And we know, well, who's the guy? Oh, why did I say Baldwin? It was Davis, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Davis. Because they had the highest PC. It's not Baldwin who's there. It's Davis. Okay, he's aware. So I've got a roll for Baldwin. Now Baldwin has a perception of 6. He ain't bad. And he's fine. He rolls a 4. So he is aware. And then we know we have Hibbert over there. Hibbert has got a perception of 1. Now he rolled an 8. And Gomez has a perception of 2. Yay! Good old Gomez finally wakes up! Nah! Uh-oh, that's a dodgy Spanish accent. I'm sorry, anyone who's Spanish, I do profusely apologize. I do apologize. No, stop it, slap of hand. Okay, yeah, I presume you guys can do a piss take of a British accent too. Go for it. You know, rather like this, you know. Haha, good old beans. Anywho, at least I haven't tried any American. My American accents are absolutely goddamn awful. Depends where I want to be in the United States of America. Okay, stop it, stop it, stop it. You're not here to listen to me do voiceovers. God blimey. Right. So in the awareness step, we have Gomez, who is aware. Hibbert, who's actually in the hex with Davis. Davis is going, up there. And Hibbert's going, what? You what? Don't get it. Really don't get it. And Baldwin, he's also aware. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do now. The next is there's no random event, and it's round one. So we roll, well, effectively initiative that we know we have initiative, but so it is the actual activation numbers. So Japanese roll 0, I roll 4. Okay. So Baldwin on a 4 gets 1 action. Davis on a 4 gets 1 action. Gomez on a 4 technically gets 2 if he doesn't panic. We'll check his panic in a moment. And Lou on a 0. Okay. He will get 1 turn. Hopefully. Well, not hopefully. He gets nothing. Gomez, he should be fine. He's within 2 hexes of Baldwin. Baldwin's got a 3. And Gomez has oh no, Gomez only got in a 1. Now, if Gomez had been stacked with either Hibbert or Davis, he would be fine. But Gomez actually panics. Oh, shit. Because, yeah, if that had been Alan, he'd have been fine too. But he ain't. He panics. So I've only actually got 2 active guys. So, well, I think this is getting easy. Maybe it isn't. Okay. Now, Davis is actually in the hex. He is armed with the automatic rifle. Let rip. Let rip into the trees. If not, why not? Okay. Okay. So he's going to fire. I'm going to bring up the combat resolution tables. All right. He is classes an adjacent hex. He's just firing up. So, and it's the automatic rifle, which in the adjacent hex is a 6. All right. So first of all, I have to determine if he runs out of ammo. He's going to do a aim shot. So it's a 5% chance of not running out of jamming. Okay, he rolls 85, so he don't jam. So that's a good start. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a sound effect for a Browning automatic rifle. I've got a machine gun. I've got a bolt action. I've got a pistol. I've got a grenade. I've got a submachine gun. Not even MP40. But can I find a Browning automatic rifle? No. So I'm just going to make a sound effect. There you go. Probably really shit. Sorry. Anywho, he fires up. He has, as we know, just worked out, a base adjacent hex is 6. He has got a +1 for his weapon skill, so that's 7. But he's firing on a crouching guy. I just brought up the completely wrong tables. Combat modifiers table. Okay, so the guy's in a palm tree and he's crouching, so it's -2. So that's 7 because you take away 2 is a 5. 5. Can't think of anything else. 5. He rolls a 1. That is a hit. That's good. Okay. So with the automatic rifle, the effect is a 2, which is wounded. Okay. Well, it's quite easy to wound him. I just really looked. If you hit something, it's, I suppose being hit by a bullet would tend to wound you. I suppose when you get the P results, that's like the panic is like it's like shattered the tree right next to you or something. Okay, enough jibber jabber. And the auto rifle, 50% or lower. He rolls 53. Okay, so he didn't actually use a clip there. Controlled automatic rifle fire. I need to get a wound marker. Now we'll see if the Japanese guy falls out the tree. 50 or less. Well, 40. Whoops, just dropped the dice all over the floor. Hold on there. Right, I better roll that again without dropping dice on the floor. Okay, 49. He does fall from the tree, wounded, and that's his end of his go. So they're not having much luck, these guys. Which suits me, but okay, and he falls prone as well. My two guys there. The Japanese guy lands on top of him, but who goes, oh! Still totally unaware, but there we go. So, Japanese guy, his class is complete. And that was Davis. He's now classed as complete. He only had one action. So then, so to Baldwin. He might as well fire into the Japanese guy. You know, a wounded guy is still a wounded guy. He is prone, though. Makes him a little bit harder. So let's bookmark him as prone. Right. So Baldwin fires with his semi-automatic rifle. Oh, actually fire with a pistol. He will actually fire with a Japanese pistol that he acquired. Yeah, why not? Let's bring up the combat resolution table for a pistol. What happened to that? There it is. So it's 5% chance of jamming. So right, 89. No, this is definitely not jamming. It's straight off the factory floor. Okay, it's an adjacent hex, so it's a 6 required. He hasn't got weapons. His weapon skill 0, so stays 6. And the guy's prone in the palm tree, so that takes it down to a 3. Okay, 3 or less. He rolls a 4. So he misses. Not good. Then I've got determined ammunition. 25%. He rolls 0 and 9. Yeah, that pistol is a one-shot wonder. Okay. Pistol gone. He just one bullet, lobs it. Okay. All right. Let's rub that out on my character sheet. Sorry. My squad record sheet. Character sheet. All right. Okay. So that is Baldwin done. And that then brings us to Gomez, who panics, which makes him prone. There we go. He goes prone. Well done, Gomez. Okay. And that concludes round 1. Should I end the video there? I think so. Yeah, it's a convenient place because round 2, that could be over quickly, couldn't it? Oh, go on then. Round 2. This goes on for ages. It's all your faults. Okay. So first thing we've got to do is see who's now aware. All right. So we start off with Alan. Okay, who's got an awareness or a PC of 7. And he rolls a 3, so he is aware. Clark, who's got a perception of 5. He rolls a 2. Yeah, he's aware. Evans, PC perception of 4. He rolls a 4. Good lad. Flores, perception of 3. Rolls an 8. Nope. And Hibbert, who's standing right next to the guy. In fact, the guy just dropped near right onto his head. Perception of 1. He rolls a 0. Well done, Hibbert. He wakes up. Oh, ooh, here's a chap. Isn't that what we're here to fight? Not the brightest spark in the cookie barrel, is he? Okay, so that's and now we have our first random event. It's round 2. And we roll a 7 and a 1 for a total of 8. Now, remember, if these dice turn up 0, 0, that is actually 0. So random event 8. Still on condition 1. It says none. Okay, none. It's a standard initiative roll now. Yeah. Okay. So I roll a 6. The Japanese rolls a 7. Sorry, the dice was upside down. Yeah. I roll a 6. Japanese rolls a 7. It might have been a 9, but it wasn't. It was a 6. Okay. So that means the Japanese has the advantage. And he's rolled a 7. So where is he on a 7 on the advantage? He's there. He's got 1 round. Okay. So my 6. That's 2. 6. Potentially 2. Okay, hold on. That should be on the disadvantaged. These 2 on a 6. And these 2 on a 6. Okay. So who's the potential? Yeah, these 2 guys. So that is Clark and Baldwin. Baldwin should be fine because he's got all the guys with him for command control. So H and D gives him enough. And Clark down here, he's stacked with Alan. So everything's okay. All right. So even though the Japanese guy got advantage, he only got 1 round. So who we got over here? Who goes before him? Hibbert and Gomez. Okay. Hibbert's actually in the hex with him. Let's see if we can make Hibbert a hero. Hibbert stands up. And he decides to go into close combat. This guy that dropped on his head. Okay, so let's bring up the combat resolution table. Okay, and you can see assault is a 7. Okay, combat modifiers. That says fire combat, grenade, and I assume and assault modifiers. Okay, so we're at from assault. This is 7. We then have to look on here. He's not charging, he's in the hex. If assaulting soldier is wounded, he's not wounded. Right. If target soldier has a weapon skill, this guy's got weapon skill of 0, so there's no modifier there. So we're still on 7. Okay. If assaulting soldier has a knife, I haven't been given a knife, so I assume not. Assaulting soldier weapon skill. Hibbert's got a -1. That takes him to a 6. He rolls a 0. Hibbert the hero rolls a 0. Excellent. Okay. So now, where do we go? Assault here. It was to kill. I don't know if it's worth capturing Japanese, especially if they haven't got anything additional on them. Okay. So, and I notice this table's in reverse. You want low. Okay, bizarre, but there we go. So he rolled a 0 for the actual attack and then rolls a 3, which is another wound on the Japanese. 2 wounds is incapacitated, and that takes him out of action. Still, these Japanese have not managed to get a shot off, which is, from my perspective, good. From their perspective, yeah, I suppose that's because I'm working in close-knit groups. I'm able to get 1, 2, 3, or 4 guys to go before they get to go. Might as well remove the prone. Delete the prone. Delete the prone here. And that puts us again inactive, no active. Therefore, round's done. We're back into operations, but I will finish the video at that point. So let's take that back to the top and have a little chat. Okay. Initial thoughts are these Japanese are too dispersed and not supporting each other. I don't know, maybe it's because it's the first mission. They've made it a little bit easier. But, you know, compared to something like Ambush Mission 4, which tore me to pieces, and then again, that was just the initial landing. But even so, Mission 3 was like bad. This so far, and again, maybe that's because I've learned that, yeah, my guys, some of them are missing, some of them are not able to do certain things, but generally, we're progressing quite nicely through just the palm trees. We've had 3 sightings out of, well, potentially 10. We've got 3 of the 8 victory points, and we're still only in the very bottom corner of the map. There's a lot to still explore. So I'm going to nab, for Americans, that's take, steal, acquire, the Japanese, another rifle and a grenade. So I'm going to put on, who's going to, Hibbert. He took the man out, he can have the rifle, and he'll take the second grenade. So, yeah. If you're not looking at me, that's me. It's me writing on this. Okay, that's where we're adding stuff. That Hibbert, who's over here, who's just been acquired the rifle. Baldwin, who had pistol, I've just rubbed off. He's fired it. And who's the other guy? That's I've got bolt rifle there with Evans. I have quite a few Japanese grenades, and I'm assuming a grenade is a grenade. Be it pull a pin or screw something at the bottom, you lob it, it does the same thing. Goes boom. Big boom, little boom. But yeah. Little Japanese guy. That was, I don't know if we can focus on that. No, you're seeing the actual back rather than the front. There. Cool. Anywho. But yeah. They haven't been lasting long so far. But are they the ideal places to be? And say they're coming out one at a time against minimum 4, a couple of times 8. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you do the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comments. Have I done anything wrong? If I'm making vastly stupid mistakes with the rules, let me know. Otherwise, play games, have fun, buy internet,